Good morning. This is Joanne here in Colorado. I'm out drinking my coffee in the early morning sunshine, looking for hummingbirds. I've seen about 4 this morning, or hummingbirds 4 times. Could be the same hummers. I know we have about 2 that have just stayed here the whole time, which is fine with me. Like to get them big and strong before they make that big flight. Anyways, while I'm watching for them, I wanted to ask a few questions and at least let you know how I do things where other birds are concerned. Every spring, before the hummingbirds come through, I kind of wean all of the other birds off of feeders in my yard. The reason being, we have blue jays. Sometimes there's blackbirds that come around and they were getting too familiar with our yard. Starlings are another bird that like to hang out around here. And I've seen those kind of birds, well, starlings, I think, in other people's hummingbird videos in their yard. And squirrels. And I try not to feed them in my yard all summer while the hummingbirds are here. And the reason being, a lot of those birds are predators and they prey on little birds. Not only do they kill the little birds, but they will find the hummingbird nests and eat all their eggs and kill all their little ones if they can find them. And from all the other birds screaming in the neighborhood, you can tell when they've gone too far. When those birds are in their nests and they're out there trying to defend them, and I want the hummingbirds to feel safe in my yard. So, on purpose, I wean all of the other birds off of bird feeders. I enjoy watching them in the winter. I have a birds and bird bath channel where I photograph lots of blue jays and stuff coming to my feeders in the winter, as well as lots of finches and wrens and bush tits, doves, robins. What am I leaving out? Oh, my little chickadees. There are lots of chickadees. And I know they don't bother hummingbirds. Hummingbirds might chase them around the tree, but I still have bird baths on this side end of the yard and on the other end of the yard and on the other side of the house, that all those birds can come take bird baths in all summer long, whether the hummingbirds are using them or not. And I have a feeder for the little chickadees and wrens, and another bird feeder, whoops, where is it? There it is, for my golden finches and other finches. So, and my peppers are growing good over there. Little birds like to check those out. A lot of birds like really spicy pepper seeds in their food. Anyways, I don't know what it does for them, but maybe with as fast as they fly, heat's good for them. I don't know. But anyway, am I being ridiculously protective of the hummingbirds by not feeding any of the other birds in my yard in the summer? Should I feed the other birds in the summer? I gotta let this little guy eat, because he's really close to me. to another feeder. I might need to go change the food. It's been 3 days. I know it's not bad, but Hummer went to 3 feeders and didn't drink a lot. So that tells me that there's a good chance I should just go change it right away. So I will do that in the next few minutes, but would the hummingbirds still come? And would they chase off the other birds and still feel safe? Or is it a good thing to not encourage them to come when I know that they would kill hummingbirds if they got a chance? I definitely try to keep the neighbors' cats out of my yard, even if they like to just hunt rabbits and things. When I catch them laying down at the base of one of my hummingbird pots or under my hummingbird bird baths, I don't really think that they're just they're looking for mice. Call me suspicious in some ways, but anyways, I have started putting the other feeders up for the birds because they acted like the finches and chickadees acted like they were really searching for food, and they would go to the empty feeders over and over. So I got them some food. The blue jays, they like peanuts, and they will not get a peanut until the hummingbirds are all gone, because they kill too many little birds. I've seen them do it. But anyway, let me know what you think. That is one of the things I do. And in a little bit here today, I'm going to make another video. And I'm going to show people or tell you exactly what I do or have done the last few years that has kept a lot of these plants alive so that they come back in the spring. Plants are expensive, and once you get them growing, man, it's nice to keep them growing. And there's another hummingbird. Oh, I'm gonna miss these little guys when they're gone. I sure like these little canna lilies, especially the ones with the really small, much smaller flowers. We'll go to the bigger ones. We definitely do, but I stay at the ones that have the little flowers. I don't know where it is over there. Maybe, oh, it's at the zinnias. Honeysuckles. Last year they were there almost every day. Those honeysuckles first thing in the morning, and this year they just haven't had as many flowers. Sorry, I know I was about to wrap this up, but how can I wrap it up when you watch for hummingbirds and there's finally a few hummingbirds here? I disappeared up in the tree. Well, I got a couple chasing each other. That's good. I can't keep up with them and make a decent video, so I will go for now. But I will be back on the subject of how to keep these plants alive. So, until then, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'm sorry I'm such an amateur at taking pictures. Sometimes trying to keep up with my hummingbirds, I drive, make people dizzy. And, you know, the hummingbird sees me moving the camera and then all of a sudden they fly away. And then I don't have a hummingbird in the picture anyway when I get there. So, I just try to do my best to give you some content that has hummingbirds in it. And if all my flowers were in one spot, I could just set a camera up on there and let you watch the hummingbirds coming and going. But I have a lot of flowers around here because the more flowers I have spaced out, you know, the hummingbirds feel like there's a safe place for them to eat. It's like having all your food in one little spot within a foot or something. They might come and go from that spot, but if you want them to relax and stay around, hang out in the flower patch, you just gotta have a flower patch that spreads out over some distance so that the hummingbirds can feed on the flowers and the nectar and, well, have a couple feet between them and another family of hummingbirds or some other males. And if the flowers are really thick, one can be on one side of the plant, one can be on the other, and they're happy to eat and they don't feel the need always to chase each other away. They do like to chase each other, but yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I will be back. Have a great day.